This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect. Added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 12th ranked team, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gonna run it. It's Davis. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Fresno State 7, South Florida 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now from the pistol formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Direct snap to the back. Look out, room to run here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Bulls keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially...
Touchdown, Bulls! No chance to catch him there. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, with them better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, South Florida. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
That's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick 6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense will make the stop, but will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
Fresno State, 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass rush closing in. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Bulls pick up enough for a 1st down here. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. First down here for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Creative play call. The defense is ready. Got it for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. Well, you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. What a snag by the junior receiver.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he will score! Touchdown, Fresno State!
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
One more play before they head to the locker room. He keeps it on a design run. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Bringing pressure. He finds the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. QB keeper all the way. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. They're going to run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They tried the middle, but gained nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's found some room at the 45. That carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They battle all the way back to take the lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
28, South Florida, 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. comes the USF offense back on the field now. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Gives it to the back. He finds some space. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence.
And here he goes. At the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The sure hands. It's Jamison. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Carney. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football into. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now we've got a big fourth down coming up.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Carney. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Fresno State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Fresno State 35, South Florida 28.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Going to hand this off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Fresno State 42, South Florida 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The South Florida offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. On the run, he'll let it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Design quarterback run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
We're trying to run it with the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fresno State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Fresno State 49, South Florida 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The USF offense is back out there now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Yankee blue! Yankee! Come on, set!
And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Wideouts now clustered.
29 Philly!
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The shotgun handoff here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Pickup of 5. Now, a 4th down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Movement here from the tight end. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Bulls will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Past the 25. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they